Knees
broke down just
together.
to own you.
Out.
They can't tell, but I love you. Cause you're loyal, baby. I love when you're submissive. You love it when I break skin.
When you're
You feel
ready,
pain without
face
flinching.
the
So
wall.
say it.
Roll it
Give
out.
me a tough love. Leave me with nothing when I come down. My kind of love. Force me and choke me till I pass out. We don't gotta be in love now.
When you're
I don't wanna
ready,
be the one, no. I just wanna be a
go for
one
your
of your
turn.
girls
Back toes to
tonight.
the
We
wall.
don't gotta be in love now. I
Outline
don't wanna be
down.
the one, no. I just wanna be one of your girls tonight.
And stretch out that leg. Readjust. Alright. Okay. Let's continue on with this
Push me
continually
down, hold me
pause.
down, spit in my mouth.
Okay. So we're now facing forward. So our back was on the wall. We outline down. Bring the hands to our thighs, stepping out, readjusting if we need to. So now that we're here, our bottom is pushed into the wall. I'm going to lift my back so it's plumb with the wall. So I'm flush with the wall. If you want to add an arch, feel free, but as long as your shoulders and your hips are on the wall. That just kind of helps you have the little bit of stability. And then you're going to roll it out. And then you're taking it down. So this is where it's kind of like a wall squat. But you're going to take it down and you're going to roll. And then hands come all the way down, hands to the floor, bottom comes up. I'm going to take my one leg. For me, it's going to be the left, but it can be any leg that you want. My left leg is going to come in between my right hand, right foot, and thread it through. I'm going to come onto my little crab position. Once I'm here, I'm going to glue my knees together, roll it out, keep the knees together, sit it down. Let me do that one more time. All right. Okay. So we're here, sitting, rolling, rolling, rolling. A little bit of a wall squat. I'm going to bring my hands all the way down, hips come up, hands to the floor. I'm going to thread through, keeping the hips elevated off the ground, rolling here. Knees together, dropping the hips. Yeah.
So it's okay if we land on our mat?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll end up on our back in a second. It's just asking me.
I just didn't know if my location was right.
Yeah. Why is it asking this right in the middle? Jesus. Okay. It was like, you need to authenticate. I'm like, I'm literally in the middle of
I know, huh?
this. Calm down. All right. So, let me show you this next part because when you're in the throes of it, it's kind of hard to stop. Okay. So, if you brought it down, hips, you're going to end up on your back, just onto your elbows, onto your forearms, and onto your back. Legs are gonna come straight up. We're gonna go into a bicycle, but you wanna keep it as small as you can. And then feel free to outline, feel, touch, explore, let the hands wander. And then I'm going to bring my torso up just a tad. I'm on my elbows. I'm going to bring myself into an L split. And then I'm going to bring my bottom leg underneath. Top leg comes down. So it's going to come forward. I'm going to push onto my hip. So my bottom leg is still curled underneath me. Top leg is stretched out still in front of me. I'm going to lift this leg. I'm going to wave. All right, so these little waves, they cross the midline. So internal rotation at the hip crosses the midline. External rotation, bring it out, crosses the midline. And if you want to cheat a little bit, you can always add a tuck and a tilt. So I tilt my hips, arching my back to bring it forward, and then I tuck my hips to bring it back. And if you want, you can also add the assistance of hands. It can look like naughty hands, but really you're just kind of holding your leg up. But it looks like, oh my gosh, she's so naughty. But it's just like, no, I'm just holding on for dear life. Right? So we're here, we're waving, and then a flare, bring the leg up and down. And that's the end of the routine. Let me go over that once we get onto the floor. So we thread through. We're here, I'm rolling it out. Knees together, drop the hips. I come onto my back or my forearms, it's up to you. Legs come up, going, going, going for a bicycle. Take your time. You can do anything you want with your legs as far as fast, slow, bent, straight. Hands can wander. Then we come into an L split. I'm going to tuck that bottom leg. Top leg comes forward. I'm going to push so that I'm now upright. Wave the top leg. And then when you've had enough of that, bring the leg up and then drop. If you decide that that one leg is getting really tired, you can always switch. I do thread the needle, thread through on the other side, and that way both sides get a little action. But let me do a little run through of all of it together, and then we'll do it with some music. So we're starting on the wall. We're going to take a couple of steps, as much as your space will allow. Outside leg is forward. I'm going to glue the knees together. Sit over the heel. Outline. I'm going to face the wall. We're going to go into hip rolls and figure eights. When you're ready, we're going to turn into a wall pirouette, back against the wall, and outline down. Hands explore, come down, chest comes down, Push the leg out, roll it out. Hands come down to the floor. Thread through. You're going to come into your all fours crab. Hips come down. You're going to go into your bicycle. We're going into an L split. Tucking the bottom leg, bringing the top leg forward, pushing into a seated position. You're going to wave the top leg.
I do love this move.
And then when you're ready, extend and drop. Yep, and that's the end. Of course, if you want to continue